Alright guys and girls, welcome back to another video of mine. On today's episode, so we're playing Dirtfall on the PlayStation 4 Pro, and we're on a map called Michigan. It's actually in Michigan, USA, and I think it's the Woodland Forest or something. So this is the Woodland Stage Forest. This is the beginning sort of clubman sort of beginning your career. This is in career mode, and yeah, it's absolutely pretty good. I like it. I like the actual the design of it this time is pretty cool. I like the vehicle sounds as well. The sound of the vehicle is very good, actually. Very good. This actually kind of brought me nostalgia back. Actually, it was nostalgic to me, to be honest, because this kind of like kind of reminded me of the, well, actually bringing me back to the PlayStation 1 days of PlayStation 1, when you had the original Colin McRae Rally on PlayStation 1. I remember buying that from the shop. I think I bought it pre-owned at the time, and played it on my old sort of tube TV back in the days, like a small, I think it was like a 22-inch screen, but it was a big sort of screen, very heavy. It was like a square cube type TV. I remember playing that in, like, I think it was like, I can't remember how many pixels it was actually on the PS1. It was like 300 and something pixels. But I'll tell you what, back then, in those days, actually I feel like I'm an old man, to be honest. Back then it was actually pretty good. The graphics were brilliant. I remember coming back when I had my first PlayStation 1, and my first game, I think, which was the only game I think came out of it at the start, or there was a couple other games before. I remember getting my first PlayStation 1 and actually getting, I believe, Final Fantasy 7. Now that Final Fantasy 7 was absolutely fantastic, but I've never played the Origins, or I think it was called Origins of Final Fantasy. Like, you got Origins 1 and 2, then you got 3 and 4, and then they had them sort of Japanese imports, I believe it was. But yeah, anyway, this Dirtfall is just absolutely amazing. Dirt Clubman Cup, I was doing the cup one week, win the cup on it. Absolutely just amazing. Yeah, they've tweaked it a lot. They've given you settings so you can actually do the beginning to become a beginner. I'm not really fantastic at car racing games, but I'm starting to gradually find my way in certain areas for car games. I love car game racing games, and I was like very nostalgic. It brought the memories back for the original games and that. But yeah, the original, and I can't wait to be honest. I would love it if PlayStation or Sony actually brought out a backwards compatibility so you could play your old PlayStation 1 games, and I would actually love to play it so you can actually have it in 4K. Actually, I would love to play this game in 4K, guys and girls. I would love the actual developers of this game if they could do it so you could play in 4K, but you could change the, say, the resolutions on the PlayStation 4, and you can change it and put it to 4K, or if you want frame rate, basically you have a cut down version where you can change the settings in the settings options like they do on the PC, but they have it, say, limited. So basically you can have, like, either choose frame rate or you could choose resolution. They did it in Tomb Raider games, and I love the Tomb Raider one, the new one they brought out. I think it was Tomb Raider, oh, I forgot what it's called now. I've got it in my collection.
You need to order services in here, okay?
Tomb Raider. Tomb Raider. Oh, The Rise of the Tomb Raider, and it's in 4K, that one. Well, technically upscaled 4K, so probably around about 1800p, but it still looks good. I mean, in a way, this game here, I think is only running at 1080p, I believe. And I do believe it's 60 frames per second, but I'm not too sure. But I noticed they've put a lot of textures in it, great textures. This is actually, I would say, is a lot better than Dirt Rally. Yeah, a lot better than Dirt Rally. They've actually perfected it. I would give it a 9 well, actually I would give it a 10 out of 10, only if they bring VR with it, virtual reality, so you can use the headsets and all of that, or implement it later on, and also if they bring HDR in it, which is the second one, because I've noticed they haven't got HDR in it, which is high dynamic range, which means you don't see the glorious scenery, and like use the high dynamic colours, in other words more colours. It would be awesome actually if they'd done that. Say if the sun sets, you can turn it to HDR, or you can do VR. You can choose between the two, HDR or VR, virtual reality. Maybe at some point. Oh, I like the what's it called, the drone on the bit then at the start, where it just drove by then on there. Yeah, that is fantastic, guys, that is, and girls. But yeah, I'm going to be uploading a lot of these videos on this game. I've played a bit of the Dirt already, Dirt Rally, and I've done quite a few videos on that. But yeah, I'm actually almost running out of time here actually, guys and girls. Anyway, if you do enjoy these videos that I'm uploading, I bought this a few weeks going back. Actually, not a few weeks going back, last week. And I hadn't had a chance to play this yet, so I've just had this like on my shelf, so I thought I'd install it and play some. So I'm uploading this, guys, to you and girls as well, so if you like this, enjoy.